stories with 25 victories from him, so
you're
completely
seeing
surprised us.
Medal prospects right in front of you there. Chang Wang-sao is dangerous. 1 second lead over Patrick Dog has over Chang Wang-sao, and away they go. It's great to see Patrick Dog out in the front like that. He is an athlete who's consistently been competing well in pentathlon over the years, and it's good to see him with that number 1 on his shirt, and it's good to see Chang Wang-sao. Those two very cool athletes. Mahana Shaban as well. It's good to see him back at the top of the pile after he had a little bit of a difficult time with things in Cairo. Pavlo Timощenko, ever consistent athlete. He's in 4th place. Taisho Sato in 5th. Jan Kuf in 6th. Matteo Ciccinelli in 7th. Mars Pillage in 8th. Ahmed Argendi in 9th. That is your top 9. That is who they are all chasing and hunting down. Shuhan Lee in 10th place. Yuri Kovальчук in 11th. Esteban Bustos in 12th. Then you've got Christopher Pat. I'll tell you what, there is going to be one mega battle for 9th place, but already athletes are opening up little gaps here and there, and you can see there's a few battles going on across the field, but yeah, it's still neck and neck between Patrick Dog and Chang Wang-sao, who are pacing themselves out up front.
Yeah,
So,
here you go, the battle for 9th. Miles Pillage. Matteo Ciccinelli might even pull.
Ahmed's a quick runner, isn't he? I think he will probably make up a position or two on this opening formation lap. He's right on the tail of Miles Pillage, who's disappearing off into the woods.
Do you know what? It's kind of hard to overtake someone in that portion of the race, because it is a very tight, narrow road. But he manages to do that, pushes up to 8th place.
Yeah.
Miles drops down to 9th, but this is, again, only the first lap of this race. We have 5 laps overall, so... And we have the very dramatic shooting.
Yeah,
so.
Really looking forward to when the athletes get to the range, because that really mixes things up. So there we go. At the range is Patrick and Chang Wang. Both 2 for 2 so far. Chang Wang, they're both 3 for 3. Chang Wang misses his 4th. Good shooting is from Patrick Dog and from Chang Wang. A sub 10-second shoot and around a 10-second shoot. Those two setting the benchmark beautifully there. A really solid start to things here, and you're seeing that confidence flowing through Seo and through Doc, who are probably enjoying each other's company. You know what? We're happy here. I'm sure they're both quite happy to be just those two pacing each other, running around together. That's kind of an interesting situation, isn't it? Not two athletes who probably spent a great deal of time competing next to each other. Mahana Shaban. Let's have a look at some of these battles further back, though. Tymoshenko away well. Sato away well. Ahmed Argendi sub 10 seconds, good shoot from him. Yankuf's taking a little bit longer here. He gets away with a 16.5. Ciccinelli struggling a little bit here. Pillage with a 13-second, that's not bad. Esteban Bustos is trying to complete this, as is Lee. Kovальчuk's a little bit slow at the range. Bustos with a 12-second shoot. Eventually Lee and Kovальчuk get away. These are all solid times, though. Chen with a 10-second shoot. I'll tell you what, this competition has come to life. Kotowski with a 13-second shoot. No one's really struggled there. There's been some solid times. I don't think we've seen anything over 15, 16 seconds or so. Marvin Dog is a little bit slow at the range here. Prads with a 14.5, McKelly with a 16, and Dog, I think, at the slowest shoot of 20 seconds. That is an outrageous standard from all 18 of those athletes. Nobody going over 21 seconds. That is a really solid shoot.
Yeah, I mean, let's not forget, this is Olympic year. These are the creme de la creme of athletes. This is the semi-finals, and only 9 of them are...
Yeah, but that just adds to the pressure, doesn't it?
I mean,
we've seen slow shoots consistently in this World Cup season, of course, because the pressure's there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that was unbelievable.
That was...
I honestly think that's the best round of shooting consistently across the board I've ever seen in 6 years of commentating on this sport. Right, Chang Wang-sao and Patrick Dog, such is the speed of them. They're already back at the shooting range. Let's see how they get on. Sao misses his first. Dog shooting well here, makes his first. Chang Wang-sao is struggling a little bit here. Dog's missing a few as well. So after a clean round from both Dog and Sao, we're starting to see that pressure sink in. Both now 2 out of the 5. Chang Wang-sao's made it to 4 out of the 5. Dog's found his routine a little bit here. It's a 20-second shoot, give or take, for Sao. Dog is now into the 20s, a 22-second shoot. So isn't that funny, those two matching each other the whole way through this race? I think they'll both be happy enough with that, but a slow second shooting round for Seo and for Dog. What about the rest of the field? Shaban with a 12.14. Sato with a 7.57. That's ridiculously fast. Who else we got? Tymoshenko shooting well. Elgendi consistent as ever, sub 10 seconds. Kuf looking to go quicker than he did last time. It was around 15 seconds for Kuf last time. Cicinelli's with a better shoot. Kuf with a 17 point. That's not too bad. Mars Pillage with a great 11.53. Kovacik and Bustos and Lee and Pat all out with good times.
Yeah, that's the battle for 9th.
Sorry, now has just got out with a 13-second shoot. Chen for 13th, and you're just saying they're marrying the battle for 9th. You're keeping an eye on that.
Yeah, Miles Pillage is currently in 9th, but look at that. Yuri Kovacik and Esteban Bustos are right on his tail. I mean, one slip up in the range and things could go either way. So these athletes really have no time to relax at all. Nobody is taking it easy at this stage.
We're talking about seconds here. That could be the difference in this Olympic year between qualification or not. There really is a lot of pressure on these athletes' shoulders. Tymoshenko solidly in 6th place. Kuf and Cicinelli locked in 7th and 8th place. Then you're going to see Pillage as he goes past there on your screen. That is the camera on the timing transition period, so you see just how much those gaps are. Bustos, Pat and Kowalczyk have Miles Pillage in their crosshairs, and there you can see the gap between 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. And this is how the race is settling into its routine. You feel like there is 4 athletes currently vying for that 9th spot. It's currently Miles Pillage, but back at the range now, we've got Changwang Seo and Patrick Dog. Seo had a little bit of a lead over Dog heading into the range. He's now made 2 out of the 5, 3 out of the 5. Dog shooting a bit quicker than Seo here. It's 4 out of the 5 for Seo. Dog struggling on his 3rd shot, though. Into the range goes Sato, who's been in very good form. Shaban's in the range now as well. Seo's gone. What about Dog? Dog's slow here. Sato's going to overtake Dog, unless can Dog get this done here? He does. A 20-second shoot for Dog. It's not the end of the world. Sato with the 14-second shoot. A little bit slower than it was last year. Last wrap. Tymoshenko with a lightning-fast shoot. Right, here is that battle for 9th place. Pillage at the range. Pat at the range. Kowalczyk at the range. Bustos at the range. Cicinelli gets away. Pillage is shooting in 9th spot. Yanko for the 15-second shoot. Good shooting out from Pillage. So Pillage holds on to that 9th spot. What about the chasing pack? Kowalczyk now in 10th place. Pat, so this is slow from the chasing pack, although Bailing Chen's maybe brought his way back into things. Esteban Bustos with a 20-second shoot. That is a good shooting routine for Miles Pillage.
Yeah, absolutely. An 11-second shoot is just where he needs to be to maintain his position. I mean, he is still very much not in the clear. These athletes are pushing their hardest, trying to make it into those top 9, but Miles Pillage is doing well for himself here in Ankara. You can see the screams and shouts from all the coaches trying to encourage their athletes to push just a little bit harder. It is the penultimate lap. We have 1 more shooting to go and 1 more lap to go after this one. So
this is the angle here where you see the athletes coming past. So we'll see there Miles Pillage. How far off Jan Kuf is he? He is 5 seconds adrift. So looking further back, is that Christopher Pat?
That's Yuri Kovacik.
Yuri Kovacik, and there is Christopher Pat. Esteban Bustos in 12th place. Bailing Chen. So Pillage is he's okay as long as he gets that final shoot done. But then potentially you've got that same pack still chasing down. So no relief of the pressure. It's all about this final shoot and who can hold their nerve. Changwang Seo is confidently in 1st place. Sato in 2nd, Dog in 3rd. They're about to approach the range now. Here we go. So top left of your screen, Changwang Seo. I feel he'll be confident and comfortable here. He's relaxed into his rhythm of this race. 3 out of the 5 for Seo. 4 out of the 5 for Seo. This is a solid shoot. And 8.52, we'll see you in the final Seo. Sato and Dog going shot for shot. Elgendi's moved up into the battle for the top 3. Shaban is shooting well. Ahmed Elgendi with a 10-second shoot. He moved up into 2nd place. We'll see you in the final, Ahmed Elgendi. Good recovery from Elgendi. And then Patrick Dog's away. He'll be through. Sato will be through. What about Cicinelli? What about Kuf? What about Pillage? Pillage is a little bit slower here. Cicinelli with a 17-second shoot. Kowalczyk could be about to overtake Pillage here. So I think that's Kovальчук, who's moved up into 9th place. So Pillage is losing out here. He's going to miss out on qualification. So Kovальчук has shot well, and is that Pillage? There he is. So Pillage is going to have to find a real surge of pace. He's 6 seconds behind, and he's going to have to put absolutely everything. It's hammer time, but looking a bit further back, Esteban Bustos as well. So we've got some good battles. Kovальчук looks like he might be slowing a little bit here, which could bring some of the others back into things. Pat's making a go of it as well. Kovальчуk doesn't look as fast as perhaps he'd want to be going, and this is the battle now for 9th place. It could go right down to the wire, and Mars Pillage is giving this absolutely everything. Watch out for Esteban Bustos and Christopher Pat in the background as well. This is what it all comes down to, folks. A quick look over the shoulder by Kovальчук, and he sees Mars Pillage absolutely storming down on him. And there you can see Kovальчуk versus Pillage. Are we going to see the overtake here from Mars Pillage, who storms around the outside? Look at this pace from Pillage. He's had to do it the hard way, but you feel from this point onwards, Pillage will qualify. But Kovальчуk has saved a bit of energy and has not dropped off. This battle will go right until the end of the race. It's Pillage versus Kovальчуk for that 9th place. Kovальчuk doesn't look like he's got the pace here. A quick glance over the shoulder here for Mars Pillage, who's found the pace when it's needed on the final lap. He's absolutely storming through the end of this race. Those are the athletes that are safely through. But let's just keep our eye in the background to see if Pillage has kept that 9th place spot. He has. So, Sato, Seo, El Gendi, Tymoshenko, Dog, Shaban, Ciccinelli, Kuf, and Mars Pillage qualify for Super Saturday's final. Kovальчуk is the athlete to just miss out.
Yeah, that was definitely a dramatic finish, and Kovальчуk took the lead, then Miles took the lead, and Miles brought it home, and these are the athletes who are going to be missing out on qualification. Yuri Kovальчуk,
some big names missing out on qualification there.
Roberto McKelly and Shuhwandi. But it is